For this video, I'm touching down in Warner Robins, Georgia to visit the Museum of Aviation. So fasten your safety belts and put your tray tables in their upright position. Okay, for today's adventure, I'm in Warner Robins, Georgia at the amazing Aviation Museum. This one's almost impossible to articulate. The first air museum that I filmed for this YouTube channel was the Warbirds Museum in Kissimmee, Florida. And that's contained in a single hangar, a fairly modest-sized hangar at that. And now we are at just an insane collection of airplanes. I think they had about 10 or 15 aircraft at Warbirds. Here in Warner Robins, they have over 200 airplanes. It's just absolutely insane. And I realize from going online that this isn't the largest in the United States. Apparently, it's the second largest in the United States. There is an Air Force museum up in Dayton, Ohio that apparently is the largest. And that one, I can't even grasp the idea. Apparently they have 360 airplanes up there. I'm definitely going to have to check that one out too. This museum has an outdoor garden full of airplanes, as well as 4 absolutely massive buildings. There's one that's like the main show building. Then there's a building dedicated to Vietnam era, one for World War II, and one for general maintenance of aircraft that are still in use. This particular museum is situated on 51 acres, which is roughly the same size as Disneyland in California. And that should help you grasp on the insane scale of this place. So this museum opened back in 1984 and has been just steadily growing since then. As you saw on the sign at the beginning, this museum is situated directly next to Robbins Air Force Base. And I'm sure that as they decommission planes at Robbins, they get transferred over here if they have, historic merit. So let's briefly talk about their collection. They have an amazing group of bombers. They've got a Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress, a Boeing B-29 Super Fortress, a Boeing B-52 Stratofortress, a Douglas VB-26 Invader, a Douglas WB-66 Destroyer, a Lockheed P-2 Neptune, a Martin B-57 Canberra, and a Rockwell B-1 Lancer. For helicopters, they've got several Bells. They've got a Sikorsky H-19 Chickasaw, a Sikorsky HH-3E, a Sikorsky MH-53, and a Vertol CH-21B Workhorse. It's the fighters that I really dig, personally. Obviously, I took some photos of the Fairchild A-10 Thunderbolt II, which is outside. They also have a General Dynamics F-16 Fighting Falcon. They've got a McDonnell F-101 Voodoo, a classic McDonnell Douglas F-4 Phantom, several F-15 Eagles. They've also got a Russian MiG-17, a North American F-86 Sabre. They've also got the F-100 Super Sabre. And they've got some classic World War II aircraft like a P-51 Mustang, as well as the Republic 105 Thunder Chief. Plus, I also feel like I have to mention the SR-71 Blackbird, which is in the art for this YouTube video. This particular SR-71 is actually the world record holder for flight airspeed. This plane, serial number 617958, set the absolute speed record for 1,905.81 knots, which for people who know miles per hour, that would be 2,193.2 miles per hour. and it set that world record on July 28th, 1976. Even after 45 years, that record still stands to this day. So what's my bottom line for the Museum of Aviation? Well, for people who are really into airplanes, this is a lot like Elvis fans going to Graceland. There are so many airplanes here with incredible historical significance. This is one of those ultimate experiences you're ever going to see. It's pretty much impossible to cover this entire museum in just a couple minutes. I was just trying to give you a brief taste of it. If you spend the time to read the signage and plaques and immerse yourself in all the exhibits, this museum will take hours upon hours to completely view. So if you like airplanes, whether it's fighter planes or bombers or, even trainers, helicopters, anything like that, then I would highly recommend this place. It's pretty much the absolute best one you're going to find in the Southeast United States, bar none. If you enjoyed today's episode, please like and subscribe.